Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I have behind me a REPO. Everybody's always looking for a REPO building. Well, I've got one. It's a 14 by 16 utility shed. Listen, I'll tell you about REPOs. They don't last long on my lot. Sometimes they're gone within the first week. My record is I sold one within an hour of it arriving on my lot. So they tend to go quickly. Sometimes they'll sit, but I can't promise you. Let's turn around and take a look at this building. So just a second here. Here it is. This is a 10 by 16 utility shed. It has this cedar urethane with a brown trim and a green metal roof and a single solid metal walk-in door, 36 by 80. All right, I'm going to show it to you here. Let's go on inside and take a look. It is, I think it's a 1-year-old REPO. I put some signs in here. Let's take a look. Standard in all the Graceland buildings is plywood in the walls, plywood in the floors. You got 5/8 inch plywood on your siding here, okay? It's all pressure treated. Right? We use premium grade lumber in our 2x4s, in the roof trusses as well, and in our 2x6s underneath in the subfloors. 2x4s are 16 inches apart, like you would build in a home. We double reinforce the 2x4s every third wall stud or every 4 feet. Double reinforced, single, and then double, all right? All the way around. At the top of the walls is a double reinforced 2x4, single reinforced at the bottom of the walls. This is like you would build a wall for your own home if you're having one built. Okay, at the top, I'm going to reach my camera up and show you, we put in an aluminum soffit ventilation system over there, and that runs on both sides of the building. Let me go outside and show you. Okay. That soffit ventilation system runs along that side and the other side of the building. That's an exclusive to Graceland because we have a patent on how we do that. But that improves your airflow, and then the air comes in, goes up to this screened-in roof ridge vent that runs the entire peak of the roof. Screened in, keep out bugs and debris, but it allows for that improved airflow from the side vents to go up, and that makes a huge difference in the summertime extreme temperatures as far as keeping the temperature 10 to 15 degrees cooler inside this building and helping to mitigate the humidity inside the building. Okay, so next thing I want you to pay attention to, aside from the super strong walls, and by the way, the more 2x4s you put in a wall, the stronger the wall. Most of our competition builds theirs where they space them out 24 inches apart instead of 16, which means they use fewer 2x4s. And then some of them don't double reinforce every 4 feet, but we do. So we use a lot of 2x4s in our walls. They're very, very strong walls. Take a look at that. Our door frames are always double reinforced at a minimum. Strong header up above, so it's double reinforced all the way around. All right, now let's talk about the roof trusses, 2x4 roof trusses. I forgot to mention we use a premium grade of lumber. That's all we buy for our lumber. It's premium grade. It's a higher grade than most other competition out there uses. They buy a cheaper grade, it saves them money. We buy a higher grade, costs us more money, but it gets you a higher quality building, and that's why we do it. Now, roof trusses, standard A-frame style roof truss. It's a big triangle, and what I want you to pay attention to, especially if you're going to shop around and compare, look at this shape of this triangle. The wings go all the way out to the walls. I want you to pay attention to that. You look in other companies and they make a smaller triangle with just one little board that goes out to the walls. Ours, the triangle ends right there at the corner, which means you have a stronger roof structure. The bones of your roof are stronger. This would be if like you hired a roofing company to come out and build a roof for you, they would build it like this. Okay, roof decking is 7/16 OSB roof decking, very standard for a roof. Many of my competition don't use a roof decking. They may use those little 1-inch wood slats instead, and then they space them out. Well, we use a solid roof decking all the way around, okay? So that's important for you to notice. On the outside of the roof is our metal roof, and then between the metal and the roof decking is a little moisture barrier, okay? That's a standard roof for how we build all of our roofs with Graceland. Now, on the floors, let's talk about them. 5/8 inch plywood floors, they're fitted together, interlocked using tongue and groove. It's the only way to do a floor. But you'll notice some of my competition does not use tongue and groove, and that means in several years down the road, you're going to find the flooring peeling away. Not here. This is tongue and groove. They're interlocked. Okay. Underneath, basically, let me finish up. That's a seamless, gapless floor. Though you see seams, okay, bugs that are underneath the building cannot get up into the building through those seams because of the interlocked tongue and groove plywood, okay? So keep that in mind. Underneath the subfloor, or the floor, the 5/8 inch plywood floor, we have 2x6 floor joists. A lot of my competition only uses 2x4s like the wall studs, but we use 2x6s in our subfloors, okay? And they're 16 inches on center, just like you would have built if you had some flooring company come out and build a floor for you in a subfloor. That's how they would build it. 2x6s at 16 inches apart. So that's all standard in a Graceland building. I want to encourage you to look at the video description for this video. In it, I'll have links to contact me, to view my current inventory. You can look at my YouTube playlist where I have a frequently asked questions playlist. All of those things are there, as well as my phone number. You can call me or text me. So if you are interested in this building, all you got to do is message me on Facebook or call or text me. All right, I encourage you to do that. Free delivery is included with this within 50 miles of my lot. So free delivery and setup. We'll set it up on the concrete blocks or pads that you provide. And then we will attempt to anchor it into the ground at the four corners of the building, assuming that your ground is suitable for anchoring. All right, and that'll strap that building down like a mobile home would be strapped. I want you to pay, I forgot to mention to you, because we strap them into the ground and because we use these metal hurricane clips to hold our roof trusses on, we are certified for 150-mile-an-hour wind gusts. A lot of my competition does not use a metal hurricane clip to attach their roof trusses. They just use a nail or a screw or a lag bolt to hold their roof trusses on, and that means a strong enough gust of wind can come along and pull that roof right off their buildings. We use what you would find is standard in the industry for building a roof, metal hurricane clips. And because we use the metal hurricane clips for the roof and we do the mobile home anchoring all the way around the four corners, it's an 18-inch anchor. We anchor them into the ground. We have 150-mile-an-hour wind gust certification. So keep that in mind, all right? If you're interested in this building, we offer no credit check rent to own, no credit check, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. A lot of my competition offers rent to own, but they penalize you if you want to pay it off early and save money. Graceland doesn't do that. So if you're interested, you know what to do. Hit me up, contact me, message me on Facebook, or text message me or call me. Aloha from the Ozarks.